hearing good things about you. That you straight up, take care of your people, not begging no handout. So we always in the market for a good soldier.
Think he ain't moved.
Blood still stuck to his hair. He dead.
He dead, they all is. Feel better? Don't know wrong, yo.
Right. What's up, The Wire family? Let's continue The Wire episode 4 and 5. Let's see what the kids are up to. Let's see what all our favorite characters are up to. This season has been good so far, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried about the kids. Because you know The Wire, they always start on some certain characters and freaking the season chew them up and spit them out at the end of the season as it makes its analysis on our culture, you know? So yeah, let's see where this one goes. Fingers crossed that all the kids come out okay. All right, let's get it going.
You've been nipping at me all night, son. Thing I got to figure is you ready to bite the whole ass? You like the town car? You youngins, y'all into them Lexus, Hum, VSU. See, but me, I like me a town car.
Oh yeah?
Man, look quiet and correct in one of them. So I'll tell you what, you in this, you be sure to pick one up for yourself, son.
Oh? Oh. All in.
Bye-bye. Showtime.
He's gonna win any. I do not know how this game works, so.
Turn. Man got clubs. One day soon, I'm walking out with a rose here. Where you been going to school up in this here room, son? I suspect you gonna walk out here with Morgan Freeman to drive it for you.
So he lost?
See ya next time. I'm up the grocery on Monroe.
Marlo. The eye contact is crazy. Looking at him right in the eye.
You think I dream of coming to work up in there on a Sunday morning? Tell all my friends what a good job I got?
Huh?
I'm working to support a family, man. Pretend I ain't talking to you. Pretend like I ain't even on this earth. I know what you are. Now, I ain't stepping two, but I am a man. And you just clip that and act like you don't even know I'm there.
I don't.
Uh-oh.
I'm here. Look, I told you I wasn't stepping two. I ain't disrespecting you, son.
So he knows who he is.
You want it to be one way.
What?
You want it to be one way.
Man, I don't
You want
know
it
what
to be one
Man,
way.
stop! Stop saying that.
Uh-oh.
But it's the other way.
But it's the other way. I hope you don't end up in a building, man. Cause you know how Marlo, you know how he make people end up in buildings, man. Press. They still cooking you meals?
How you like I cut this off, huh?
Leave him alone, man.
Leave him be, so leave him be. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Her father killed like 3 police.
Jeez.
What I heard, she bought cats and like serve them.
Serve him to who? Boy, you cat eating. Who want him some boy, you cats, huh?
I've heard that's how she lived.
You been bored.
Letitia live up in one of them group homes off Edmonds. In them places, you don't need to eat cat to make you crazy.
Hey, coach.
Oh, he wants to get in?
Yo, if the boy not coming, you might as well let me and Michael go in the ring.
Ain't none of y'all seen Spider today. Now, how in the hell he gonna fight next week if he don't show up to train? I tell you what, till the boy shows up for his lesson, you can lace him up and step on the mat one time. No. Not him. Me. I'm gonna show you as gently as I can how much you don't know, all right?
Yeah, that's your
Your Sabbath best?
You hang around, you can see me preach on some youngins. Solemn left and sanctified right.
You need to see Miss Donnelly at Tillman Middle. She's got some custodial work, you might call it. Union wage.
Custodian.
See Miss Donnelly tomorrow. She can explain it better than I can.
How is it you got so much wisdom about who should be where?
A good church man is always up in everybody's
A good one. I like him, man.
Who's winning?
Oh, we never saw her.
Once I just loses more slowly.
Why don't we get out of the house? I got this talk I gotta give to my first period about what happened.
An hour.
Take a break.
I gotta say something to those kids. I mean...
Okay. See? Somebody's winning.
It's good to finally see her.
I wouldn't have to run into that Marimo.
Marimo does not cast off talent lightly. He heaves it away with great force. Freeman got here Friday. There's the colonel's office. This is my humble abode, the board. And over here, this is your desk.
It's clean.
You'll fix that. I don't know where your chair went. Make that your first case. And put that down, will you? You live here now. Actual police work.
Any of these?
Either one. Right there. Just put it to Fruit's head. And the next thing, Fruit on the ground flopping and this girl all screaming. And this pink coming out the side of his head.
Jesus. His brain.
Working weekends.
The man's dedicated. I'm gonna partner you with Crutchfield to get started. You won't catch anything as a primary for the first few months. Give you time to learn the basics. Our H-files by year. The coffee. Lester. I believe you two refugees know each other well.
Still getting your head around it?
A bit, yeah.
As tender as this moment may be, Detective, you've got mail.
You got lying on your ass already?
Another switch up on the methane probes.
I'd call that number. Get on top of that before you catch a case.
Chair or no chair.
What the hell is a methane probe?
Good question.
I need to speak with Mr. Lyon about the protocols. I beg your pardon? Mr. Lyon, please.
Are they with her?
Excuse me? Who is this? This is Detective Greggs with the Baltimore City Zoo. Fine. And this is Detective Greggs. And you're calling for Mr. Lyon. I'm sorry. I misdialed.
Methane probe.
Wow.
Scarred up faggot. Yeah, I need to hunt him down, because there ain't no protection against that. Can't plan against that. Like, you know what he's like.
What he like?
He like one of them terrorist. And the government, right? They have one of them terrorist attacks. Get some time to pay back what they owe, because the government know ain't nothing they could do.
That's nice.
What? Oh, you like that? I had it for a long time now. It got some sentimental values, huh?
Real value. I ain't much for sentiment.
It's been a while since I checked. The fluctuation in the global economy and all.
I found out for you.
I found out for you. He's getting robbed?
Omar ain't no terrorist. He just another with a gun. You ain't no Delta Airlines neither. So bring me what you owe and talk that global economy mess somewhere else. I got another game.
What you done already?
Learning their ways requires some patience.
Some money, too. How much you need this time out?
150 for the dope. I take that chicken nose full one day soon. Take super stick too. Take them all. Maybe I'll get bored, send you to take them.
Norris is a pro, sir.
His clearance rate this year says otherwise, Colonel.
Clearance rate.
Sir, Norris is good police.
Look, Ray, we need someone who can work it hard, work it round the clock, work it till it falls. And I understand we just pumped some fresh blood into homicide.
Oh,
Female.
boy.
Took one in the line a few years back.
She never worked homicide.
Fresh eyes, then.
But with all due respect, sir, if I could guarantee that no further information on this case will be leaked to the press, certainly not before Election Day, would it be possible to keep veteran investigators working it, sir?
I resent the implication.
He's right.
My apologies, sir.
Gaslighting.
I just missed Friday, that's all.
Look, think on it like this. School is work. They're the same thing right now. So you skipping out on school is like not showing up for work. And I done heard, made up, and tested every excuse invented. So unless you dead or dying, there ain't nothing you can use.
I told you I'ma go.
Yeah, okay. All right, I know. For school or out the business, you are gonna go.
I love this dude, man.
We haven't seen you since you enrolled. Is there a reason you haven't joined us?
I know you're reaching out for Sherrod. I want to apologize for the boy because he's been working hard at helping me get a business going. He need to be here, though. Ain't no doubt about it.
It's up to him, isn't it?
That's what I've been trying to say. I mean, that's it right there.
What about it, young man?
I'm good.
One thing, though, been bothering me, ma'am. If Sherrod already missed the last 3 years, should he maybe be back in 5th or 6th grade instead of up with his age? I mean, so he can follow the work.
Social promotion.
Excuse me?
We don't have the resources to repeat grade levels, and we feel to place the older children in the younger classes is unfair to teachers who are responsible for maintaining order.
Right.
Your nephew has been socially promoted. He's an 8th grader headed to high school.
Damn.
Sorry, what Miss Johnson said about Quadrea?
Excuse me for a moment.
Wild what happened last episode, man.
Bill, this is nuts.
I told him that.
You know, if this gets out, who do you think it's going to land on? I mean, I got 2 years to make 40 and a pension bump.
Look, I don't agree with the call either, but it's his call, not yours, not mine. He's the one over City Hall every day getting his ass chewed.
I don't give a nothing to say, man. You can't complain how somebody finished that.
He's like, they're fine. They seem fine.
Mr. Presbeluski, this is Sherrod. He's all yours.
Okay, take a seat, Sherrod. Okay, listen up. Everybody, I'd like to talk.
Man.
Listen up! Now, we all know something unpleasant happened here Friday. Look, I know some of you are still trying to get your heads around.
Hey, my head got a big old gash.
I'd like to discuss...
Yo, is it true that you police?
What?
Miss Carmody up in the office, say Mr. Presbo, he police.
Yo, you police, man?
I think we should talk about...
He shot no one. Look at him. Yo, you ever bust a man named Asante Grant?
Sometimes when something bad happens...
That's your dad?
Nah, I'm brother.
Why can't you tell us if you shot somebody or not?
What kind of gun you carry?
You knock up?
I used to be police. Now I'm a teacher. But being a police isn't just about carrying a gun. It's about working with the community.
Oh my God.
Yo, Mr. P, you ever been shot?
I mean, like,
Name it. That's enough. Get off. Get back. Very entertaining. Sit down.
Bro, sit down. Oh my God.
Yo, you ever get video?
Busted. This man is trying.
So it ain't no moonlighting thing done.
Nah, he ain't no real police. He full time on this Mickey Mouse here.
What he do again?
Just let him be, man.
Go over hilltop now?
Yeah, we got that too.
They gonna kill him just for nothing? He stole another car.
Where the boy at, Michael?
Well, he ain't no regular, he's just working off a debt. Why? Why you care?
Never mind you why. Why ain't in your repertoire no more?
Yeah.
60-40 split on that. Do not be messing with Marlowe's money.
And just like that.
If you were a 6th grader, it would mean you and the rest of the knuckleheads would still be in my first period English class. And that would mean it was 2 years ago. And that would mean time stands still at Tillman Middle, and that would be a catastrophe.
I just forgotten to wear my old shirt today.
Well, if this isn't your lunch, then where's your hall pass? Why not just write it in crayon? Come on.
Busted.
I get a few fellows like you to help me out every September. You go out on the street, you find these kids, you drag them in.
Truant office.
System hasn't been funded for truant officers in 20 years. Oh, you think you are Montgomery County? Those kids, you haul them in, you cross them off the list. Each kid, one time, clear the list. Come October, you start on the list again. Job's yours if you want it, pays $12 an hour. Excuse me, hon. Sit.
Trouble.
Why'd you leave class? Got hungry. Couldn't concentrate.
Maybe, Randy, you had another reason for running the halls, Tagging walls, maybe?
You know I don't.
I don't know anything. I know it's the second week and I got walls covered with tags. Does that make you feel good walking past that?
I don't know.
Maybe you don't know because you're the one doing the marking.
I'm not.
Then who is? Could you get me the number for Randy Wagstaff's foster mom?
What you want to call Miss Anna for?
Because you're skipping class, running the halls, maybe worse. She's got a right to know. Is this her work number?
Yes, ma'am.
Trouble.
Wait.
Trouble. When they have to call your mom at work?
Burrell wants this case stalled until everybody votes.
And Rawls?
What Rawls wants. He never said And let me tell you something, even he knows this is
I have this correct? We are pulling a veteran off a pending case and giving it to a rook so as not to make timely progress on said case?
Mm-hmm. Shady.
Braddock tasted Greg's.
But I feel like it's gonna backfire on them because like Kima is not just a regular, like, yeah, she's a rook here, but like everything that they've done on The Wire has like, I don't know, advanced their policing by a decade, if that makes sense. Like you're giving it to Kima expecting like she's gonna be slow and sloppy. Come on now. Come on now. She was raised by by freaking Lester and Lieutenant Daniels. Like she might even do it better than the veteran that they have on.
A pilot program.
For one of your middle schools, yes. A $200,000 grant is attached.
Free money.
We're just trying to help here, Mrs. Conway.
Help how? You say that your target group is repeat violent offenders. Are you in any way suggesting that the system's lost control of the school?
No, that's not what I'm suggesting at all.
The system's fine. The system's great. I mean, this isn't about the system. We're gonna try to find a way to get to some of the troubled kids who won't be in the system too much longer.
It's a good way to put it.
Look, just make sure there's no fuss. I mean, nothing that gets anyone upset, you know? There's an election going on, and we don't want to put our schools in the middle of that mess.
No, indeed.
Sad. That's some sad, man. Actual good police work. Just done. Look at his stupid face.
Pumping a radio car like a young... Well, it ain't like there aren't better things you could be doing.
Like what? See, I told you, Lester. The worm has turned for my boy.
So I heard they torpedoed your wiretap. Yeah, they sent us a new lieutenant, Marimo from E&T.
The unit killer. Lester and Kima already bailed to homicide, and now Sitton is looking to jump at the first good opening.
Some major crimes is dead, huh?
Yeah, Lester killed it good.
I went looking for the money.
We got arrest papers on a murder for one Curtis Anderson, a.k.a. Lex. He's been on the wing for a couple of weeks, so I don't expect him at his mama's, but...
What's the address?
643 Harlem. How about you taking the door with me, for old time's sake, Jim?
I'll take the back, gents.
Oh!
Back? You know what they say about the man who volunteers to take the back? He buys. Be no tyrant. Tonight at 9, son.
I'll throw myself out after 1. Don't believe me, ask Bunk. Dude.
Them days are gone.
Bedroom's clear.
Yeah, basement too.
Clear. 9 tonight, McNulty. Be no tavern.
Maybe.
He's not here. I told you.
Is he coming home again?
Does she know?
Is your son alive?
Because if he's not, we can end this right now. Otherwise, we got a witness. Gives us a murder warrant. And that warrant says that we can come through your door as many times as necessary.
I don't know where my son is.
You part of a co-op, a whole lot of surprises you never worry about again. You just do as you do, knowing the product will always be there and be the finest quality. Knowing that if one of yours takes a pinch, he got a lawyer and a bondsman waiting for him before he even step out the wagon.
I know how to hire lawyers.
You stand with us, we run these New York boys right out East Baltimore.
I care about East Baltimore.
The co-op is we stand together. We share information, and no one with any of us.
Oh, with me now.
True.
Well, that don't mean there couldn't be some unforeseen...
No one with me now.
Marlo, man. It's fair though. Like all the concerns you're bringing up to him, he does not care because that's not a concern to him right now. So interested, man. This man said, "I can get a lawyer. No one with me now. So your proposition is not one that I have to consider." I've not seen a character like Marlo in anything I've watched, honestly, that he's just so quiet. He's so calm and collected, oozing with like confidence and like charisma. Like knows that he don't have to raise his voice. Cause I can't even imagine Marlo in my head like getting aggressive and yelling at someone. It's so like not him. You know what I'm saying? And it comes off so believable too. You know? And this man looks after pigeons? Come on now.
Tony Gray is pulling 24% now. You need new colors and a new message, Clarence. You need to rally the base.
You want me to start wearing dashikis? Go all Marion Barry?
Dashikis.
Another 75 in cash for walk-around money.
75. Call another game.
They're gonna spit in your eye and endorse Royce.
They only waited this long out of respect to Tony Gray.
Otherwise, they give it to Royce months ago.
That's not the point.
You go there uninvited and you're only going to piss them off.
Am I? Or do I piss them off even more by pretending that they don't exist, that I don't need them? I've door-to-doored every neighborhood in this city, saying I'm ready to be mayor to all of it, not just my base, but all of it. What does it say I don't go see these guys?
He's right.
He's making a good point.
I do this right, they'll respect it.
And if they don't, at least they get to see a begging-ass white man on his knees. Always a feel-good moment for the folks.
There is more to being a council person than just the meetings.
Yes, Charles?
Yeah, they're putting a halfway house at the end of my block, attics and such.
Not if I have anything to say about it. Where are you living at, sir?
800 block North Carlton.
Oh, I'm going to take a look into that.
Is there anyone with a question for any of the other candidates? Anyone with an issue?
I would say that with regard to the gentleman's concern about the halfway house, that while I share your concern, it's also true that the city has thousands of drug addicts in recovery. And those halfway houses and shelters have to go someplace.
Though not in white neighborhoods.
Our brothers and sisters, our children, our friends. And they're trying to change their lives. And so it's up to us to be responsible for them.
So what's the game, gents? Clarence's deal. Texas Hold'em. Oh. I begin to understand the popularity of this game. No limit.
I was beginning to think you lost it, son. That living room shrine of hers would have shamed Elvis and Tupac both. Her son's deader than both of them. She's just too scared to say so.
That wasn't there the first time I talked to her. I just seen it.
You being a detective and all. Now, my boy Marlo, I thought he was skewing, man.
Screwing what?
The boy's a young lion. And a lion has to have his kill.
Bet they probed for Mr. Lion.
So then where are my bodies?
Think on it.
Here on the one hand without a body in 6 months. And here you are looking for a suspect who's most likely dead. And most likely for dropping one of Marlo's. And again, if he's dead, where's
the body?
You know what the plural of is? Pussy. Jimmy told me that.
Where's he putting the bodies, Bunk, huh?
This is so funny, man. Like, Lester is literally in the midst of, like, cracking this just by, like, brainstorming and, you know, putting that good big brain to good use. And this idiot over here is talking about pussy. Oh, God. Lester is not even entertaining it at all.
Now, for a West Side boy like Marlo Stanfield, that would be the traditional dumping ground. Right?
Hey, girl.
Right?
What? Jimmy! Jimmy!
He missed his wingman.
There they go right there.
Leave that kid alone, man.
Make a good run at that boy. He'll build a corner, no problem, man.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
You know what you need at a crime scene?
Rubber gloves.
Soft eyes.
Like I'm supposed to be crying.
Soft eyes, you can see the whole thing. You got hard eyes, you stand at the same tree, missing the forest. Soft eyes, grasshopper.
Paddle one.
Avidity puts the time of death at 7:48, give or take.
Noted.
You're gonna want to get a chem stat.
You think?
It's cool. You want to take a look? Won't bite.
Won't bite.
Hey, don't forget the stippling.
I'm a rookie.
There's something in his hand.
Oh, yeah? Give her some tweezers.
Tater killed me.
Is it typed? Because that would hold up a lot better in court.
They still with her?
Phone number in the other hand.
Got dibs in the back, little man. Let's go.
Hey, don't worry about it. We'll catch him later.
Yeah, little man so excited about what's on that black boy, he gonna race us.
They're saying you're this year's Band-Aid. Is that how you feel?
Let's hope for more than that.
Hey, Miss Sampson. Yo, he police.
The best day is Wednesday. That's the farthest they get from home, from whatever's going on in the streets. This is where I leave you.
Your class. Language arts, huh?
Yes. Anyway, you should see it without me. They behave differently when I'm around.
That's the lady Cody was interested in. Is interested in.
Anybody here, Deshaun Price?
Never heard of him.
Oh, what's your name?
Herbert Brown. It's the roundup van, right?
Oh, yeah, here you go, my man. Come on.
No. Yeah, see, Howard Brown. That's my brother. He over on McHenry Street, you want him. I was just in school on Friday, so I'm fat till October.
sorry.
Hold up, my man.
Nah, he's right. School gets a certain amount of money for each kid that shows up one day in September and one day in October.
One day?
After that, they don't lose the government money.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to school you, brother. Which one of y'all still needs your September day? Get it over with now. We won't be messing with y'all later.
Wow. Cody's like, what the?
What up, Butch?
Oh, Prop Joe is here.
Why don't we begin by you respecting my time and getting to it? First of all, I heard you may be under the impression I was somehow involved with the late Mr. Bell and his play against you with Brother Mousson. I was no way involved. Stringer came at me to set up the parlay with you. He used me like he used y'all. I feel the need to say. Say it, Dan. Tip out on it. Businessman such as myself does not believe in bad blood with a man such as yourself. Disturbs the sleep. Oh, I bet it do. I know of a card game on the west side. High rollers, lots of cash money, boxcar size. You trying to set me up, Joe? You ever known me to be stupid? I'm trying to make things right here with you.
How much we talking about?
There ain't at least a few $100K in that room. I wish myself blind. Have you ever known me to be a stupid man? I scoped this, and it don't look right. I'm gonna come back on you now, Joe.
It's a deal.
Where did everybody go?
You know each other?
Which one of you is Sergeant Hauk?
Sir?
And you must be Dozerman.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Major Crimes. I'm Lieutenant Marimo. I see you just made sergeant after driving the mayor around for less than 3 months. You must be a hell of a driver. Greg's, Freeman.
Oh, they're all gone.
And they're on the street making rips. That's what we do here now. We get on the street and we rip and run.
Oh, he loves that. He's right at home. Dumbass. That felt personal. It's not.
Thanks for seeing me. I understand you've already heard from Mayor Royce and from Councilman Gray, and I'd like to thank you for being able to join in this process. I don't expect to walk out of this room today with an endorsement from the Interdenominational Ministerial Alliance. I don't. But the point is, I think I can be a better mayor for Baltimore than the present one. Wherever I go, people want the same things. They need the same things, but they're just not getting them. I'm going to change that. I'm not going to ask for your vote now. Maybe I haven't earned it yet. But I am here to say that when I am mayor, my door is open to you regardless of who you endorse.
Corchetti knows how to talk. He knows how to get done. Like, he comes in here letting everybody know that, like, I don't expect to leave here with your endorsement. Like, you couldn't have started any way else. Such a good way to start off. Like, acknowledging that he's not here on some, like, arrogance, prideful.
And I want you to remember that I came here today to say these things. Thank you.
Councilman.
Sit down.
Thank you for coming.
You're the primary on the Braddock case. The dead witness. Norris is back in the rotation.
What?
Right, it makes no sense.
You caught your first murder. Kudos.
Come on, man. Damn.
Stop messing with him, man.
Rashid got suspended for tagging walls, yo. Y'all ain't heard?
How you know he ain't just get caught with a paint can?
Because Miss Donnelly came and pulled him out of the classroom. Bam.
He did it.
All right, man. Peace, peace.
So they're trying to recruit him because he's just... Marlo sees something in him.
Y'all learned something today? What y'all learned?
That's your favorite, right? Start with it.
I like math.
Yeah, you good at it, too.
Homework. Well, straight to the gym.
I know.
He's essentially the parent of that kid.
How's the class seem?
Like it didn't really happen?
Right.
They're still processing. I know it doesn't seem so, but they are.
Yeah.
What about Letitia? What happens to her?
Nothing worse than she's already seen. She'll probably go to a juvenile facility, which is only a little worse than her group home.
She was in a group home?
Damn.
Last year, she was suspended twice and then expelled. Chiquan wasn't positive, though, if you're looking for a silver lining and all.
Excuse me?
She didn't have HIV, in case you were worrying.
That wasn't even on his mind.
Drop your head, son. Left up. Get that left up. Put your head up. Damn. All right. Time. I got tickets to the fights tonight. Pikesville Army. Now, I was gonna take Justin and Spider, but Spider ain't been hanging out, and Marcus, I know you got your mother, right? So, Michael, You wanna see the fights?
You going? Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
Did they get the security guard?
Souvenir. What? Trouble with doing it this way, disappearing them and shit. Nobody knows.
Wow. Just like that. I love that he's studying even though he don't want to be in class.
So you read from the small one and answer questions in the big one?
Yeah. Ain't no thing.
I'm not gonna lie, like the storyline of the kids with the classes with Prez this year, like I just realized how much it's hurting my heart. Cause like the stupid ass we have as president right now talking about like taking down departments of education. Like as if it's not bad enough. And that includes like funding for like meals, breakfast and lunch in schools. And of course, it's going to affect like the least fortunate the most. Black and brown communities the most. Underrepresented communities in schools. So like watching these episodes and just the struggles that like school systems are having, like underfunding, like assistance they're getting from outside, like with what's going on with Bunny's character. Like the reason why I just started thinking of it is like this dude that is like 3 years behind school right now, just seeing like the drive to, you know, get these books and study and ain't no thing, like literally trying to make something out of crumbs. And then you know that like the president is like significantly making this worse. You should teach him.
His hands up, look at his feet. See what I'm saying? See how he's staying close? That's how you take away his power.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, dude is cut. Yeah, man.
That's discipline. Take care of your body take care of you.
Inspiring them.
I bet his woman is fine, man. Yeah, I bet she is too.
Focus.
Let me see them hands, yo.
Woo.
I think these 4 5s be the full house. Hey, yo, banker, cash me out, yo.
This is how they cross paths. Ooh, this is dangerous. What did Omar say last episode? He said something like, "Come night, how you gonna run with the wolves when you've been playing with the pups all day?" So he don't want a little no more. He's going for the big dogs. And to see him cross path with Marlo like this, oof. This show's so good, especially how they just showed that like Marlo will take out a security guard for less, for something so insignificant. So that's a good setup. Like, what is he thinking about Omar now? Like, oof.
Boy, you want to hit on that body, you best hop too.
That's my money.
Man, money ain't got no owners, only spenders. I like that ring, too.
Ooh!
Boy, you got me confused when a man repeats himself.
Ooh, he just got that ring, too.
This ain't over.
Well, that's how you carrying the shorty.
Mm-hmm.
I can find your peoples a whole lot easier than they can find me.
Where it in health?
No doubt.
Oh boy, word in health, no doubt.
You keep training, I'm telling you, boy, you can get there. See, the last fight was the best. Puerto Rican boy had a good left.
Yeah, it was tight.
All right, now.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow, coach.
All right, now, so you live over... Hey, wait a minute, boy, what you doing? I'm gonna take you home.
Nah, no thank you.
Michael, come on now, serious.
Nah, no thank you. I'm good from here.
Interesting. I wonder why he doesn't want anything from anybody. He doesn't want to owe anybody, right? He said that last episode, right? Interesting kid. And the interesting part is that he's the one Dennis sees the most potential in as a boxer, because he knows he got something. Which is so funny because everybody wants Michael. Cuddy wants him because he wants to develop him as a great boxer. Marlo, people want him because like they respect his like integrity and whatnot. And the system wants to chew him up and spit him out and make him another freaking number, another name. When I told you I was worried about them kids, man, this is what I mean, bro. Like, temptation on every side. I'm interested to see how what Kima does with this case and how The Wire like put everything together. It's like every time I'm watching The Wire, I really think of the saying "small world." You know, everything connects eventually. Freaking Bunk and Lester trying to locate the bodies and brainstorm through it, and my boy talking about Pasai. Stupid. This show is so unintentionally funny. It's so funny without even trying. Yeah, man, let's hop on the next one. God, it's late. I had a day today. Yeah, let's get into episode 4. Sorry, episode 5. Am I tripping?
Everybody know Lex is dead.
Nah, there's dead and there's special dead.
Yeah, Chris working that juju.
Nah, man, what I'm saying is they zombies. Why you think he take them into vacants? He need time to change them.
I don't know about that voodoo, man, but Chris is definitely doing something.
Chris, he different. And you can tell by them cool-ass country clothes that be wearing. Nah?
Nah, too much buck. Probably 40 cap.
So normalized, man.
Chris? Yeah, Chris. Zombie mask.
Can't figure any other way Marlon knows so much.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like in this movie Zombie Killer or something, they came out at night, hunting.
Like a scary movie.
I know you have, Tommy. Catch a break like this.
Stan, you sure about this?
On my mother's soul, it's a lock. Assigned a rookie, a broad no less, as lead detective. Pulled a good man off, too, I heard. Remember, anything you need.
A broad no less.
You want the 1st District Council seat, you make nice with whatever Polish or Greek commander they dump in the southeast.
Not Italian.
There ain't enough of us left down there.
You think he has this right?
What, that Royce tampered with the case?
No way the mayor knows.
Oh, yeah.
They're sabotaging a criminal case.
No spin on a knuckleball, you still can't tell how it's gonna break.
That's some ammunition there, man.
We feed it to Tony Gray. An added bonus, give Gray's campaign a boost, which comes at the expense of the mayor's base.
Ooh!
I'm a devious once I get going.
Right. Right. Oh!
The problem is you're wasting a wiretap on street-level arrests.
We do these raids right. We might catch Marlowe or one of his lieutenants at one of these locations. Get him with dope on the table.
Marlowe Stanfield, in a room with dope on the table.
I've kicked down doors and surprised bigger players than him.
Well, let me warn you, Lieutenant. I am not about to litigate a wiretap for a handful of street rips.
That's on you, Counselor.
No, it's not.
Major, see you tomorrow.
I bet they love him.
At the end of the week, the 4 with the most stickers get a prize and are eligible for a grand drawing at the end of the month.
Incentives.
Hey, Mr. P, I want me some of them stickers.
Zenobia, you have to do your work.
I want to, but I ain't got no pencil. I don't want no damn welfare pencil.
Everything was working out for about 5 minutes.
Tracking students. It's a nasty phrase in education circles. It refers to a grouping of children based on expected performance.
What's wrong with it?
It says you have reduced expectations for certain students. You expect less from them academically.
So you pretend to teach all these kids, and the truth is you ain't teaching any of them. But what if the Stoop kids could be in classrooms where there was no disruptions?
And the corner kids?
I mean, they're the ones you after, right? I mean, that's why you got the grant money.
The trick for you is to come up with a program that actually addresses itself to the corner kid.
Right.
How do we identify the corner kids?
That won't be a problem.
At all. I like that, though. More than anything, I love the emphasis on, like, the ones who are, like, the corner kids. They're the ones that you should give more love and attention. Like, that's why you got the grant money, right? So it's not like you're just separating them to give the good kids special attention. That special attention is needed to the kids who are not necessarily like the calm, quiet ones, you know? And I love what the teacher said too. As long as you're not warehousing kids, like, she's down. Look at them behaving.
You understand the work? Come on, this is easy. I know you can do it. You're not giving me a choice. You have detention.
Yo, Nay, Miss D shaking bushes.
Back to your seats.
What the f***? She got my blade, yo.
I said back to your seats.
Yo, you all up on me before I do my work?
I'm not your yo. Show me your work. Yeah, I see.
You Presbo.
That's it, you're out of here. Go!
Get your police stick out your desk and beat me. You know you want to. Oh, Miss Sampson,
Name and Bryce. If you weren't headed to the main office, you are now.
Yeah, I was just...
Damn.
One of the corner kids, huh?
Most deaf.
Yeah, they do step up when you need them, don't they?
Now we need to decide what we're gonna do about Omar. And make the price right. Somebody gonna get a whiff of that bushwhacker's ass. Then you take it from there.
Think so? Ain't saying Omar can't be got. Any can be got. But once we put word to ear, and he learned that we priced on his head, he's gonna be trying us like we trying him.
Right.
You saying I should let it slide?
Nah, we get at him another way. Get at him without no bounties, no like that. I mean, Barksdale turned this town upside down hunting him. You know, he ended up looking was weak.
Right.
I'm just saying, talk is cheap. We sit on it. We're gonna figure out a way to get that faggot. But till then, we don't say a mumbling word.
It's crazy to see how they're succeeding where Avon and Stringer failed. It's so interesting. Because it's like, we saw how Stringer eventually hit the bed, right? One of you said it so astutely that, like, Stringer seemed smart for a long time, but if you track it back, he always did things based on emotion. He might be smooth with it and whatnot, but he always made decisions based on emotion. And it's so interesting seeing, like, Marlo and his people, how they succeed where Stringer and Avon failed, you know, using their head so much more. And I always talk about it. One of my favorite things about The Wire is, like, every player in the game have like a lieutenant that they, I don't know if that's the right term, but like a right hand that they always like consult. Omar got his uncle, Marlo got him. Everybody got someone like that they always consult, you know? And the way they're both running this right now is going to be really interesting to see where the flaw in their game come from that will eventually lead to their downfall, if there even is. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, they're so good. I don't know how else to put it, man. They're just so good with it. Like, the hiding the bodies in the building, the way they move. I guess to give Stringer and Avon some credit, they were very cautious when it came to The Wire and, like, dodging the wire and stuff. Something that Marlo and them are not as good as. Because, like, I can picture, I don't even need to picture Avon and Stringer in this condition, because we saw it, how, like, they put word out on Avon and, on Omar, and Omar with them 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? Robbed their places. One of my favorite one was when he went inside with a wheelchair, acting like an old man or something, and he was packing. Amazing. But yeah, he said it right there. Like, they turned the city upside down and still couldn't get Omar. Talk is cheap. Play it cool. Give Omar a false sense of security. Well, I knew this was going to be hard already. Like, when Omar and him cross path, I'm like, oof, this is going to be cinema. Cinema, baby. Kind of like that halftime performance by Kendrick. Let me not get distracted, man.
Come on.
Nah, I'm gonna need the whole 10 now.
Slide. You ain't in school?
Half a day, teachers meeting.
Hey,
I told you about those
I'm
kind of
talking to the
excuses,
boy.
man. What are you?
I was talking to him first.
Right, ain't no need for physical
You got
contact.
$4 for me? I'm short $4.
What?
Where's it at? You ain't here?
What the hell?
Don't need a 4 now, son.
Come on, bruh. What did you get into, man? Oh, he needs a new look and stuff.
What's going
Don't make me go into my game face. Look, Tony, you ain't gonna win. So the only question is whether you want to lose with 24% of the vote or 28%. You bring the numbers up, you look good for the legislature.
Said, Mr. P, can I go? My mom told me to go straight home after school.
Everybody got detention?
You should have thought of that before you smeared ink all over my desk.
Weren't my fault. My pen exploded.
Michael Lee.
Mr. P, please, can I go? I ain't eat no lunch and my stomach making all these noises. Look, I won't ever disrespect your pencil again.
Wasn't about the pencil.
Please, Mr. P.
Just this one time, I'll make an exception. But next time, expect to stay the full hour.
He's making it work.
Why are you here?
Came to say sorry. I didn't mean to get all up in your face like that.
He's surprised.
It takes courage to admit when you're wrong. What I can't understand, I've seen you in Miss Sampson's class doing your work. Why can't you do the same in here?
I mean to, I do. It's just the evil getting me, and before I know it, I go off.
Tomorrow, we'll see if we can't do better.
Can't tomorrow. It's D put me out. I got a bump. Later, Mr. P.
If you can wait outside.
It's okay, he can stay. Thank you.
You know Michael can't make it to detention.
I know he didn't. Now it's doubled. He's got 2 days to serve.
Nah, I mean, he can't. He gotta go pick up his little brother from school.
Well, he'll just have to find somebody else to do that.
Ain't nobody else.
It ain't like that. I mean, Michael would come if he could, but wouldn't have nobody else to pick up his little brother Buck. And, you know, his mother, she on that stuff.
Right.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm gonna own my own store.
That's smart. You're gonna need to know a lot of math.
You left him in there.
Yeah, don't worry, Mr. P, we got you. Hey, Donut! Donut's crazy with cars. He can open anything. Hey.
Hey.
What up, man? Yo, he locked his keys in there.
This boy be jacking cars 247.
Oh, no problem, Chief.
He's so cute. He's like, there you go. Damn, how you even gonna talk to Omar? To Bunk after that. I said Bunk. What's his name? Bubs. There we go, Bubbles. Better explain.
I'm just asking because you don't need to be doing what you're doing.
I need to learn some shit on my own.
I'm trying to help you, Sherrod. But you making it so I can't.
I didn't even know the man who beat on you, Bubs. He was short money on the corner. I swear he wasn't nothing to me.
Yeah, but when it start, there's nothing to be done, right? What would I have done? He start wailing on you. Saying kind of nothing, see? Because that's how the corners be. They're going to use you up, Sherrod. You're welcome to stay tonight, but you ain't in school tomorrow morning. This partnership need to be done.
Boundaries.
If you can take even 18% out of Carcetti in these, it's a good guess you won't have the number citywide.
Who are you ticketed with over here? NDO, I hope, because...
Uh-oh. Trouble.
This amid allegations that high-ranking police officials intervened to have a veteran police detective removed from the controversial case. The Braddock murder became a focal point in the mayoral campaign when Councilman Thomas Carcetti alleged the West Baltimore man was killed because he was a witness in the case.
Because they were afraid that the police would prove what they most feared, that Fredro Braddock was murdered because he was a witness.
In your ass.
So on all 3 channels. And the Sun and the Post are both calling for comment.
With a capital I.
Hey, Greg. Famous.
That'd be me.
Then replaced with a rookie who has yet to handle a single homicide investigation.
That'd be you.
Then we need to rethink the best practice.
Ever do that?
Kima.
The work we had Boston with, you know, it's really light and strong.
Man, you so full of...
Oh,
Uh-oh, they here for Michael?
Zombie master.
You take us a little walk.
Nah, I'm good here.
Yo, young as you move along.
Sure, Chris, we'll bump.
Leave the kid alone, man. He don't want in.
Oh, Snoop, your sister in my class.
You high or something?
Hearing good things about you. So you straight up, take care of your people. Not begging no handouts.
You hear the talking to you, giving you praises and you standing here looking stupid.
Yo, chill. Look, we always in the market for a good soldier. You see one we like, we take care of the situation. Take him in, school him, make him family. And if you with us, you with us. Just like we be with you all the way.
And if he's not?
You have a mind, you're in.
I already got a family.
My mom's and my little brother.
Yeah, heard that. But think on it. We be around, you need something.
It's crazy, man. And the temptation is heavy too.
I knew it. I knew Chris was asking Michael about me. I knew it, man. I'm dead.
Yo, man, good looking out.
Yeah.
I thought
I know. Yo, what he asked about me? I know he asked you. What did he say? What you tell him?
Calm down. It weren't even about you,
Yo,
Randy.
for real, man. You need to tell me. What did he ask you?
Yo, you right, man. Chris was all up in your business, no dude. He got on you for some deep, man. I don't even know what. Nah, I'm just with you, man. He ain't even speak your name.
That boy gonna be paranoid now.
The officer's gonna shoot a couple of tourists. What can we expect the last week of my re-election campaign? Amsterdam. Legalized drug zone? Well, he takes responsibility for that. Subpoenas all over town.
Mm-hmm. That part.
Transferring detectives off the case. What is that? What is that? Scuttling the investigation. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's awful. Jesus.
Mr. Mayor, you asked me to slow that investigation down.
Subtle, Irving. You hold a few facts for a few weeks. You put a report or two in a desk drawer. But the transferring of people off a case?
Look, you told me you specifically wanted me to not...
Irving, you may leave. We'll be all, Commissioner.
Oof. I love this. Y'all remember how I loved seeing Stringer and why do I love Omar so much? You know how I loved seeing Stringer and Avon fight and how much joy it was bringing me last season? This is the same thing here. Anytime their plans start falling apart, I'm like, oof. Yes, get the out.
You may leave.
You need to leave.
No, I need a word or two with your deputy, Irvin.
Oh, he gonna replace your ass. Mm-hmm. The man rolls.
I tried to warn him. I mean, if it leaked out a homicide about the dead witness, why wouldn't it leak that we bumped a detective?
Why didn't you come to us beforehand?
I'm a loyal subordinate, Mr. Mayor. And Irvin is a good man, working under considerable pressure.
He's a hack. And you're not bothered by the pressure, Deputy?
Not in the least.
You're taking his place then.
I need you to make this go away, Bill. I won't forget. Believe me.
Why you always be back here?
Quiet, and I can see what comes.
But you out in the weather.
Don't like to speak in no rooms. Yo, you ain't staying long.
Almost got that for you. I just need a couple of days more.
Omar gonna come in your store, stick it up, rob you. You gonna call the police, make a report.
I ain't scared of nothing. I'm just saying, you know?
You ain't gonna get out.
Oh?
Man, make bail on robbery.
Making no bail.
People would be more than willing to help you out, but it's up to you to ask.
Right. Is he bringing them food?
Jaquan, could you come here? I thought maybe you could help me out. I packed too much.
I'm gonna be heartbroken if anything happened to them kids, man. I love them so much.
Take us down to the cafeteria, get yourself something to drink from the machine.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna forgive this show if anything happened to them, man.
Crystal, you got a second? What's up with Duquan? I gave him some new clothes. I was expecting
You might have lost him.
that fast.
It weren't that. His people take his clothes, sell it on the corners.
You kidding?
No, sir. Everybody knows.
Oh my God, bruh.
If you all still want to jump in and help, I'm fine with it. That's about all the okay you need in my house.
The Stricker Street situation is waiting in the office.
Neighborhood squabbles, and my baby's bringing in here. 2 fights yesterday, all because the mothers can't get along. I gotta go. Mr. Donnelly will work out the nuts and bolts. But just so you hear it, thank you. It'll be the only time anyone in the system will think to say it.
Thank you.
He's a good man. You need to protect him.
Protect him.
Principal Withers just went out on a limb for you. And in this system, they know how to handle a chainsaw.
Anyone has a problem with what we're doing, it's on him.
So, you specified 8th graders. We have 256 on roll. 241 attend on a regular basis.
Another Trump rant incoming. Of course, these know that they thrive on ignorance. They thrive on their supporters and on their constituents being ignorant. So of course they're gonna go after the education system, the Department of Education, because just the same way abuse and like that like thrives in darkness, like thrives in the shadow. Of course, there are people who support him, and he thrives on their ignorance. Like he literally got them worried about stupid, insignificant culture wars, and you don't recognize that. And it's like they're all gonna start feeling it. By the time the tariffs start kicking in, all the prices start going up, y'all were worried about eggs. And I'm all for the karma of like, we're all gonna feel it. Not just his voters, all of us. I'm all for that karma getting to them. But then I think about it, it's like, man, I'm in a good spot where like I can manage. But again, low income families in poverty and shit like that, like it's gonna hit them hard. It's already hitting them hard. Coming after the Department of Education. Makes sense. Him and that goblin Elon over there. What the do they know about struggling people? What he said is like, I want you to hear this. Thank you. Like, this is the only time you're going to hear it from anyone in this system. Word about the goddamn wrong things, yo. Word about the goddamn wrong thing. This country, man. I don't know how we make it going forward, man. I do not know.
40 or so would fit your bill of corner kids.
Be workable. What would you suggest?
Start with 10 or so. Miss Sampson has enough to get you going.
One of them named Name Embrace.
Pick of the litter. But you have to wait. He's on a 3-day suspension.
This man really going out hunting bodies.
Remember when I was cadet, I was up here on a cadaver search. Instructor gets on the radio to say, we're looking for one body in particular. If you go grabbing everyone you see, we'll be here all day, he said.
Leakin Park, where West Baltimore brings out his dead.
Not anymore from the look of things. Not by the roadside, anyway. If he's dumping them here, he's dumping them deep in the woods.
At each raid site, we're anticipating dope or cash or guns. All warrants are for prime locations linked to high-level violators.
Weak-sold addresses linked to low-level corner boys.
We'll also be sweeping drug corners at these locations. Wagons will hold in this location here. Jump-off time, 1,500 hours. We take up position 10 minutes before the assault here. The go is on my say-so. Questions? Excellent. We'll hold in rec room till it's time to stage.
Warrants are one thing, but street sweeps on Marlo Stanfield's crews? You guys serious?
Carl, you give these hoodle heads too much credit. Trust me on this, boy one.
Never mind this horse. So what they got you doing for your man?
Who? Lieutenant?
No, Royce. Look, the mayor's your meal ticket. He gets another 4 years, you're liable to wear the gold braid. Shouldn't you be out waving a campaign sign or something?
And so ends the last crusade of the Major Crimes Unit. With a whimper.
The Lister would cry to see his wiretap cannibalized for that crap.
For real.
Street sweeps on Marlo Stanfield.
As wars go, this drug thing seems to rate less and less.
Mm.
If Demper wins and manages to forgive my trespasses, maybe I'll go in and beg for something new. Feels like enough's enough.
Norris is back on the Braddock case. It's by order of the deputy ops. In fact, we're going to go with a story that says he was never off the case, that you and he are partnered, a task force of 2 working it together.
That's the cleanup?
You fat man.
Not original, but succinct. I like your approach.
Y'all humiliate me once by dropping me into this thing, and now you're gonna shame me again by bringing Norris back.
This is homicide, detective. This is not some boiler room unit where no one pays attention to whatever the it is you call police work. The bosses? They know our names up here. Now, I didn't like it when they came to me and told me to dump Norris, but dump him I did. And it's not like I want to carry water for them now that they're pretending they never told me to do any such thing. But carry the water I will. And in the end, when everyone else in this unit is buried in this detective sergeant will still be standing. Get the story straight. Norris was always the primary, and you are now assisting on an investigation which is progressing even as we speak.
Does the colonel know about this?
He's in the hospital. Chemo didn't work. Press conference is upstairs in half an hour, so don't be late.
Press conference?
Mm-hmm.
What? They gonna put her in front of the camera too?
They had me tell Lex to go up to the playground. I told him to go up there and see some girl. And he ain't never come back down. So what they gonna do to me when they get mad at me? It makes sense Chris taking them into the vacants to change them. You know what else?
That ain't what he doing. Chris and the vacants, changing them. He ain't changed them, he killing them. That's all, they're getting killed.
How you know?
Can't tell nobody.
Oh?
I seen it.
Damn.
I seen him walk a boy up into one house over there on Calhoun.
You seen that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Has been working this case nonstop. And given her narcotics expertise, Detective Greggs was assigned to augment rather than to replace him.
But for 2 days, sources inside the department were saying...
I'm inside the department, and I'm telling you that's not true. We do not play politics with a criminal investigation.
And how do you explain Councilman Gray's allegations?
I think you should ask Councilman Gray that question.
Cover up.
This is the 1300 block, right?
No, this is the 12.
Stupid.
We had this as a stash house?
According to the wiretap.
How long ago? They move them around, you know.
Yeah, stupid. Isn't this how they broke into Breonna Taylor's house? The wrong person's house? Stupid.
Zeros on the warrants. Minor arrests on the designated corner, sir.
They were tipped.
You think?
For us to come up this empty at all these locations, it has to be. This Margo thinks he's smarter than us. He is not. Sergeant, I want to know where he hangs.
You mean like him personally?
He moves around, Lieutenant. He floats. But I have seen him in the concrete park behind Fulton.
In a park?
If the weather's right, he sits out there in some lawn chairs, holds court. He's got people covering every approach so there's no creeping up on him. My guess is that he likes to talk outdoors so no one can drop a microphone on him.
Sergeant, what can we do with that?
I admit I've made some mistakes.
Some?
Burrell being one of the biggest. But he's got a job for about 10 more days. After the primary, he's gone.
I was at that damn meeting when you told him slow the case down.
I didn't mean...
Who the hell knows what you mean anymore, Clarence?
For real.
Look at you, Clarence. Just look at you. You've forgotten your agenda. You've forgotten your base.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's gonna make up for jumping in bed with every damn developer?
Mm-hmm.
Campaign runs on dollars. You know it.
Whose dollars? Those sons of you got around your card table every month, feeding your kitty? Oh, yeah. I know about that, too. Trouble with you... you, Clarence. I'm gonna sit what's left of this one out. I'm gonna sit it out.
Sit it out. Primary?
Sit it out.
Odell! Odell! Who the hell do you think you are? Huh? Come November, I'm still gonna be the only game in town. Odell!
The crash out is crazy. I love the fact that Odell was still talking. And then he saw him about to take a sip. He's like, F you. Yeah, I love to see it. I love to see it. He was about to take a swig. F you, Clarence. Yeah, Clarence Thomas. Him too.
We can't afford this. We need his organization on Tuesday. Go after him. That holier than thou, Delegate Watkins. Delegate Watkins.
You're done.
You and the mayor need to talk this through.
Uh-oh. They got an insider. Let's go. Snitch.
Deputy Ross, please. It's Lieutenant Hoskins at the hall.
Hope y'all know what y'all doing, man.
You gonna use the hole in the wall, right? Yeah, I'm gonna rub some dog on the front of this thing. I don't want nobody touching it.
Smart. This is smart. You sure nobody's watching?
You need to raise it a bit. Yeah, that's good. Right there, that works. Oh, I heard something. Rats. We need to go.
No one spotted them? Of course someone spotted them. Psst.
Yo, Daddy, don't even go there. With you all the time telling me how you dropped out in the 6th grade, went up on the corner with Ava on the string, earned cheese for the family, saying how I made you a man.
All right, you right. Can't throw rocks, but I'm just saying. You know how your mother be. With all the fussing, maybe you just need to slow it up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yo, you heard how Marlo punked Bodie? Said he either gotta work for him or give up his corner. Don't you know his sorry-ass bubble?
Oh, you'd have gone about it different?
Yeah, I just stood tall, like you.
Listen to you, all spit and fire. You'd have gone to the mattress all by your lonesome and went up against half of the West Side. You got it where it counts, and I respect that more than anything. Back in the day, punk like Marlo steps out, breaking the rules and shit. He find himself in the back of a car trunk on the way to Lincoln Park. Man looked out for his own, knowing he and the family. They weren't coming from. But today, it's all up.
Father of the Year. Jesus.
Say, Omar.
Omar.
Damn. Ruthless, man.
Nothing?
Nobodies?
Nothing don't belong in no sewer.
Thanks.
Is this legal? I mean, in accepting what they're saying?
Don't go Freeman on me.
They're making movies.
Mm-hmm.
How you want to play it? How the other thing turn out?
All good.
Wow.
You trying to make some real cheese? $5?
What you need?
Me and Paul gonna get it on with Tiff. Keeping out. I don't want Mrs. D creeping up. You feel me?
Feel you, but I got some 6th graders waiting on a special order.
Let them wait, you know? It ain't like we gonna be all day.
No, man, it says right here, His Honor had the Bureau of Solid Waste conduct a clean sweep along Tivoli. Well, yeah, okay, but nobody's perfect. But hey, listen, I wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't believe Clarence Royce wasn't truly committed to the city and its people. I admit that's another good point. I could tell from your voice you're black, and you could tell from my voice I'm white. So I gotta ask you, when do you think the last time a white man voted for a black man when there was another white man in the race? Well, ain't that what I've been saying? He's just the best candidate. So you go with my man. Oh, that's great. Well, thank you for your time. All right.
Have a hall pass.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh boy. Omar didn't do that.
We got a warrant and a teletype for my boy Lex. So dead or alive, he's on file. And beyond that, it's time for you to shine that mighty intellect of yours on some real murders. Give up the hypotheticals.
He won't.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're almost there, man.
Thank you for your time and for your attention.
Problem. Thank you.
Oh yeah, the information.
Shaking hands with the enemy in broad daylight.
Warner's Deli, this isn't.
Definitely not. What makes me think he didn't just happen by and find us here?
Watkins is breaking with the mayor.
How do you know?
I know. I've carried the mayor's water because I had to, Councilman. I'd love to see some new blood in this city. And I'd love the chance to do the right things with this police department for a change.
Gotta give it to you, Rawls. Gotta give it to you.
Wait until he turns the corner.
District Officer Watkins, Gilmore Street. And them red lights, man.
Them red lights, man.
I'm making my business to keep an ear to the ground.
I'm making my business to do business. You doing business, so we just talking. If it's talk, I'm gonna walk.
I heard the people pulling security at the card game weren't too keen on their wages. Figured it was only a matter of time before they found a way to get their due compensation.
And you didn't think to tell me?
A man learns best when he get burnt.
I know you ain't making that shit up.
You don't. Things happen on the street. Proof is hard to come by. Go ahead. Open it.
It's a dangerous game Prop Joe is playing, though.
Off the street, there's all kind of proof. They plan on executing those Friday. Time it with the election, I guess. Show they doing their job, cleaning up the city, taking down the kingpin.
How did you come by this?
Told you before, I keep my ear to the ground. Charlie's not part of the co-op. Well, maybe I tip him for a fee. What do you think a man with a whole lot of money would pay for his freedom?
You know, lately, I come to find out someone trying to take pictures on me.
Pictures?
Video. You heard anything about me through your travels?
Had no incentive to listen.
You do now.
Prop Joe, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Prop Joe. Proposition Joe. Wow. Nah, Prop Joe, man. He one of the smoothest, bro. Like, he said I had no incentive to. Ah, man. You know, sometimes I think about the fact that, like, there's a universe where I did not decide to watch The Wire. And forever would have just been this great of a this one of these greatest of all times shows that you hear about but you've never watched it, like shows like The Sopranos or Lost, or I know the Lost one is gonna be like but to people who have seen it, it's kind of like people telling me they never saw Game of Thrones. Like when Game of Thrones was Game of Thrones, I ain't talking about the last 3 seasons, you know? Like if I hear someone say I haven't seen Game of Thrones, I'm like, what? And to think that there's a chance that I wouldn't have watched The Wire, man, amazing.
It's one thing to sit out the primary. It's another for me to turn on Clarence Royce.
Granted.
And if I did jump, why not land behind Tony Gray? At least he's from my side of the tracks.
Tony can't win. I can. Look, the truth is, whatever I can do for you, the mayor can match or double. I have a pretty good grassroots organization, but nothing even close to his kind of money. Now, I'll take it up with anyone you want me to. I know you want Daniels in the 11th and Stokes in the 10th. I'll keep away from any tickets you think I might harm. I know I'm not everyone's idea of a bargain on your side of town. But right now, a week from the primary, the fact is, Royce and I both need you. After the election, the equation changes for him, but not for me. I'm a white mayor in a majority black city. And if I'm gonna do anything, and delegate, I am so serious about fixing this city, I'm gonna have to govern by consensus. And if you support me, you will have a voice within my administration simply because I'm gonna need it.
God damn, this man is cooking. Oh man, this man is cooking. This man is cooking. He said after the primaries, after the election, things are gonna change for him, but not for me. You always have a voice here because I'm gonna need you. Oh, that was a bar. That was a bar. And see, with Corchetti, I feel like that's just the thing. He knows how to skip all the and to come clean and show his hands. Like, yo, I need you, not just because I want to win, but because of this. Wow. No wonder this man got freaking hired to play Littlefinger in Game of Thrones. Like, he got that. Oof. Great actor, by the way. Amazing. This man is cooking. Again, The Wire is so great. It's one of them shows where, like, you don't expect the politics side of the show to rival the police versus the police/gang side. But it's like the politics side is just as good. Like, I've learned so much from this show, just how the system works. I know it's new to me in a sense because I didn't grow up in the US. I was born and raised in Nigeria. And I mean, I came here when I was 19 or 18, so it's like I wasn't worried or thinking about politics back then. Like, who does, you know? So the way the US system works and how it's fractured and freaking, it's amazing to see it explored this deep in this show. I could listen to this man's whole speech again, and I will.
Last poll that Clarence showed me, he was up by 7 points.
I'm within 4.
It's like, you gotta be stupid not to take that.
Here?
Yeah, here.
Are they going to where the bodies is? What the? What kind of are y'all on?
We should go back.
Yo, man, it stinks, man. Ain't like it was.
Jesus Christ, man.
See, he ain't move. Blood still stuck to his hair.
He dead.
He dead.
Lex too.
He dead, they all is. Feel better? Don't know wrong, yo.
Right.
No special dead. It's just dead.
So desensitized to it, man. This is sad. Get out of here before someone sees y'all, man. And I want to give these child actors their flowers too, man. Because, like, it's a running meme that, like, child actors don't always deliver. But goddamn, they're all so good. They're all so convincing. So many great parts of this episode. Obviously, I've yapped about, like, Corchetti's performance and his honesty, and all that was amazing. Everything Presbolowski is trying to do in the school, like giving the kids incentives, actually helping them out, like giving them lunch and stuff. Like, I feel watching a show like The Wire might be a bit like nihilistic, just because, like, I don't know if that's the right term, but it's like just a reminder of all the wrong in our society. But honestly, like seeing people like Prez, seeing people like Bunny, seeing people like Corchetti, like what they're trying to do in the system is like, it gives you so much hope and like optimism, because you know that if people like that are in more places of power and had more resources, is like actual good can be done. That's why I'm getting pissed about what like Trump and his kinfolks are trying to do, man. Like, Department of Education, are you serious? Are you serious? Something that needs so much support and so much funding more than ever. Talking about cutting costs. Y'all got the richest administration in history. Billionaires. Cutting costs for who? And dumbasses out here supporting him like some kind of cult leader. Like, yo, as if we're not all gonna suffer under it. And I mean, it's not like Democrats are doing much better. At least with the Democrats, you know, the status quo remained the same. And there's some people in there actually trying to do some good. So it's not like I'm riding the of the Democrats, because like at least status quo remaining the same is better than pulling us decades backwards. Anyway, The Wire, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. I'll catch y'all next time.